Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Today, we'll try to answer the most important question that a lot of people have: to gold or to silver? So, what are we going to look to cover? Gold and silver prices have been running up on a daily basis. So, why are they going up? Let's review that. Next, what should an investor do? Buy gold or silver or both or skip? Standard disclaimer: gold and silver investments are also subject to market risks. Firstly, why are gold and silver prices going up? Well, ask any Indian woman and she will say gold prices always go up. But this time, along with the Indian women, global central banks have also been buying gold. So there's been a lot of demand from central banks. China is the biggest buyer, Russia, India, name it, and everybody has been buying. So that's been one of the reasons. Reason for buying by central banks is global uncertainty and what's been happening with US and Russia and things like that. Also, from a silver point of view, the demand from renewable energy and EVs have been picking up, so silver demand has also been going up. So this has all been known for the last quite a few months. So what's happened in the last few weeks, basically? Why is there record inflows in financial gold and silver ETFs funds globally? Well, very simple. The returns have been so high that everybody is tempted. They don't want to miss out. So the FOMO effect has been playing out, and people want to buy gold and silver because it's going up. So that's been the most recent price driver of gold and silver. So reasons are okay, but what should an investor do? Buy gold or silver, both, or go and buy Bitcoin? Well, right now prices are being driven by sentiment, so very, very difficult to say whether it will stop at current levels, whether it will go up by another 10-20%, or it will correct by 10-20%. So idea recommendation would be that buy small amounts only if you're okay to live with this volatility. Prices can come down as well. Or what has been seen in the past with gold is that after a good run, prices go to sleep for a few quarters. So anything can happen. So buying today might make you feel very happy for the next few weeks, months, if the prices keep going up. But over a period of time, very unlikely. So just taking you through this slide, what is the current markets and one honest confession from my side. So first thing, yes, I've been saying people to keep up to 5% allocation. In hindsight, we should have done higher. This is what the intelligent people do, the fools do at the end. So intelligent people possibly bought it a year back. Now central banks have been buying, so institutional buy has been coming. And I think now we are getting close to phase three, which is the crowd. Why am I saying this? Well, over the last few days, I've started getting a few calls saying, I have some money in an FD. Can we break the FD and buy silver? Can we break an debt fund and buy silver? Normally, this happens closer to the peak. We don't know if we are at the peak, but we might be closer to the peak as such. What next? Well, whatever I say, you're definitely going to be buying. So, because your neighbor, cousin, colleague, all of them are supposedly making a lot of money by buying gold and silver. So I'm saying you also buy. This is my suggestion. This festive season, buy 11,000 rupees worth of gold. Buy physical, financial, whatever you prefer. If you buy physical, you can also tell in the house that auspicious day you've done something, Dhanteras coming up and things like that. Or buy a silver coin. Why buy? Well, because otherwise you're always going to be thinking, what is this? I have not bought gold and gold is moving up. So that FOMO effect should not affect your decisions. Well, and also inform all your friends, neighbors, cousins that you bought gold and silver. You're in the most happening trade currently. So practically, those are the reasons. Why only 11,000 rupees? Well, I just gave a auspicious number, but if you need a number, you could buy higher, lower, depending on whatever monthly SIP you're doing. Let's say you're doing 1 lakh rupees SIP, buy 25, 30,000 rupees. If you're doing 20,000 rupees SIP, buy 5,000 rupees, whatever it is, but buy something so that tomorrow if somebody says that gold is moving up, you can always relate to it and say, yes, yes, I have also bought gold, I've bought silver. Well, why am I saying this to buy in a small quantity is that today at these levels there can be a correction, there can be a drop. What will happen is your friend, neighbor who told that they bought into gold, when the gold price falls, they will come back and tell you they already sold it at the peak. So normally you feel happy when there is a gain, but you will feel very sad when there is a loss. So to that extent, pain from loss is higher than the pleasure from gain. So right now, the risk reward on gold and silver is not great. Tomorrow, US and China go to war, you might get 30-40% returns even from current levels. We don't know, but very unlikely. So, key takeaways, if you don't have exposure to gold or silver, you can look to gradually build it up over the next 3 years. But otherwise, don't worry about all the Insta influencers who are talking about buy gold because USD is going to collapse, US is going to collapse, and things like that. I don't think any of that is happening in a hurry. Well, on hindsight, we should have had a higher allocation in the last 1 year. Well, after things happen, we feel more clear about things, right? So can't do much about it. Next 3 to 6 months, prices can go up a bit more, but there can be a sudden correction as well. So over the medium term, from the current levels, I don't think too much of returns are coming. So be mindful of that. Happy festive buying. Thank you. Good day.